What's going on, guys? It's Austin. I did not record or I did not do a live stream today of my trades like I usually do because I recorded a live a video of my live trading, another live trading video from this morning. But the reason that I'm not posting that and I'm doing this instead is because most of my trading actually happened in the afternoon. I stopped the recording at about 10:30 and thought that I was done. I was up about $72, and it was a pretty wishy-washy up until that point. But unlike most days that we see in the market, we actually saw a lot of volume momentum coming into lunchtime and into the and all throughout the afternoon as well. That's where volume kind of picked up, and we saw a lot of activity in various names. That's very unconventional. We don't usually see that. I thought I was going to be done at 10:30. I was waiting for the IPOs. I stuck around till then, and then we saw all sorts of things take place. It was a wild day in the market today. Obviously, GLSI was the big mover. And this is just a remarkable move from $5 yesterday to a high of $160 today. I mean, this is just nuts. And if you traded this and you made money on this, then congratulations to you. I took one trade on this somewhere in here. I don't remember. The show trades function is, oh, look at that. It's not working. So as usual. Anyway, I took a trade in here. It was a very quick kind of scalp-like trade, made $100, and then as I saw this break through the high, that would have been a good entry. I didn't take it because when you see this thing moving $10 a minute, it can flush against you hard, and you gotta be worried about that. And you're kidding yourself if you are taking a trade on this and you don't feel stress and you don't feel those emotions running high, and those emotions can work against you as a trader more often than not. But obviously, this thing just is just rip city to $160, and this break from 50 to 160 is just absolutely incredible. And I'm not sure. There's no way, even if I were holding shares, I would have been able to hold to this point. You already have a halt going down here, and at that point, you know, the odds of it coming back up are just are not good. And this is just a crazy move, and you only get a move like this about once or twice a year. I mean, really, this is just spectacular, and it's just as fun to watch as it is dangerous to trade. So it's just a complete roller coaster, and but you know, you can definitely trade it. I just, on Thinkorswim, I just think it's best to stay away when we don't have the fastest fills. You have to be very precise, and this thing is just moving dollars and dollars and dollars very, very quickly, so it's very tough. But this momentum generated other sympathy momentum in other names like GE and E. We saw momentum here in the afternoon on this one. We had SLS. We saw some good momentum here as well. And anyway, yeah, just, you know, going back to GLSI, you know, the ability to move from 160 and then gap down on two halts to $43 and then rip back up to close the gap essentially in aftermarket trading back up to $90. Oh my goodness, right? I mean, that is just crazy. I'm watching this thing and the market is closed and it's like still going back up, and I'm just like, oh my god, just what a ride. And I just like to have fun watching this, because I just was like it's just going crazy. It's nuts. But anyway, all right, so moving on. I'm going to get into some other trades. I'm going to get into my afternoon trades now, because I have that live recording of my trades from the morning. So if you want to see that live recording and you want me to upload that, smash the like button. If we get to 15 likes, 15 likes. Now that's kind of a lot for my channel. I don't think I've ever hit that, but it doesn't seem like that many. 15? Come on. If literally everybody that watches this hits the like button, we'll get there. No problem. So 15 likes and I'll post the live recording of my trades from this morning, and I'll edit it down so it's just, you just get the trades and when I'm talking and the meat of the video. So it'll be good. But those, so I have those trades from the morning. So I'll get into the afternoon trades here. As you can see, I traded a bunch of different names today. Like I said, there was a lot of activity in lunchtime in the afternoon. I was kind of trading like almost all day, or as much as I could, and it was just kind of a crazy day. Like I said, at 10:30 I was up about $72. Then I went back down as I kept trading down. I think I was down $270, maybe $300, and then I came back up $300 as these IPOs came out. I had to trade on AI here. I was watching this when I really wanted to get in. You see this support level at 95. It came down, touch, and I'm watching it all through here, and it touches a third time. That I should have probably hit the buy button there for 100 shares, 200 shares. You can ride this all the way up to 115. It halts and gaps up, and then closes below that 110 level, that crucial 110 level. But then, you know, I missed that, and then there really wasn't a good opportunity on it again. But as it failed again at this 110 level, it comes back down here, and then I've got to be careful here because I recorded a video. I'm going to black my screen out for 1 second, so bear with me on this. I'm blacking out the screen just so that I can bring in this clip, and now I'm gonna go like this. Okay. So this should be good enough. So because I want to cover up my account number, because my account number is there in this video. So I'm just trying to be careful there. So anyway, I'll show you here this trade. So I'm watching AI now as it fails again at that 110 level. I come back and look at this because I wasn't looking at this. And then you get this big red candle, this big sell-off, and as it comes ripping through VWAP, I want to capitalize right on this panic sell-off, this panic irrational sell-off. You get all these traders that are just trying to cut their positions quickly as we are breaking down here. But those imbalances are the kind that I look to take advantage of as a trader, right? So 200 shares in at that near that low 1013, and then catch that quick bounce back up. And with 200 shares, that's $250 almost of profit there on that. So so obviously that was a good one. And 1 second here, I'm just going to be careful because I don't want to mess this up. But okay, there we go. So all right, so done with that. All right, so that was that trade. I recorded that one that I took on AI, and that proved to be a good quick scalp trade there. So going back here, in the afternoon, I also traded snow again, but this is a sad story, as I will show you. Snow, I tried a few different times. Okay, it's not showing me my trades. It's just so glitchy. I tried it a couple times in here, tried shorting. Again, if you like the video and you get that my live day trading video, I don't even know what to call it. You know what I mean, though. If I upload that and you see it, you'll see the trades from here and here where I tried it, and I actually I was down on it. As you can see, I'm still down on it, but let's see. Okay, so I had a trade in here. I shorted this at 376 even, and covered a few minutes later right here, 50 shares at about 375.20. Why did I do that? It looks like it's coming back down, looks like it's weakening, and look at this drop. Why the hell would I sell 4 minutes after I short when it hasn't even moved and we've got all red candles since I shorted it? Well, what also happened at 12:42, we got the Dash IPO, and the second that this sucker came out, I wanted to focus all my attention on Dash. So once I saw this moving, I immediately cut my position on Snow because I wanted all my buying power ready to go on Dash. I didn't want to have any issues trading it with it saying that I didn't have enough buying power or what have you. I wanted to be ready to go. Well, I didn't end up taking any trades on Dash because I didn't really see any. I suppose you could have taken a long somewhere in here, but I just did not see any clear technical setup that I liked. So to the long side, obviously I can't go short on this one. So maybe on this double top here, if you have shares to short, you could short here, but as it's just an IPO, you don't have shares to short. And anyway, so no technical setup that I liked on that one. And then I come back to Snow here. I'm like, okay, well, let's see what Snow ended up doing. Well, we get that, $10 drop, and then continuing lower down to 361. Murphy's Law. What can happen will happen, and this is one I didn't get it, and obviously I should have kept the position on. This would have been a super easy trade if I had just still been in it. If I had just looked at Dash, not cut the position. I don't know what I was thinking. I wanted to be ready to go on Dash. I thought Dash would be a winner. I was really waiting for that one, and it drew my attention away from the winner that was right in front of me. Oh, here my trades just showed up. So you can see right here, 50 shares short at 376, covered here, and look what it does. I mean, right after I cover there, right? Good red candle here. Good red candle here. These are decisive red candles. These are easy. It's easy to be in a trade when the candles are like this. Big red candles, no wicks, right? And just look at that. I mean, that trade would have fallen into my lap if I had just given it one more minute. But it would have been easy to hold this one. But just whatever. And as you can see, I tried it a few times in here earlier in the day, and it just didn't work out for me. So being red on this one is just tough, really tough. MRNA, that was my biggest loser. It still is my biggest loser, but I was down on it even more at one point. I was trading it earlier on, and it just wasn't happening for me. So I put it away. But then we had this really big move on MRNA in the afternoon. Again, like I said, the volume really came in the afternoon, and the moves really happened during lunchtime and in the afternoon. And I think we had some news too with Pfizer. I don't really remember what it was exactly, but we had some sort of news was out as well. And the market obviously was moving sharply lower as well. So all of that was really creates a good environment to take a trade. So where did I take a trade? Well, I got in right here at 148.64. I was in right here on this dip because I wanted to catch that bounce on this hard momentum lower. When you start to see them move parabolic to the downside, that's when you get these big engulfing candles back to the upside. That's what I want to take advantage of. I want the move that's going to happen, not the move that I'm going to catch the tail end of and then get screwed, right? I want to catch the move that's about to happen. I want that rubber band action back up. Well, then why the hell am I down on this name? Why am I down? Why am I red on this one? If I'm down, if I entered perfectly here at 148.60, well, as I enter at the low of the red candle, it comes and makes an even lower low on the same candle down to 147.14. So I'm getting nervous because it's just gone down another $1 per share against me, and I'm long 200 shares. That's $200 of additional loss. So I was down like 400 on this one. And again, it's those emotions that get to you, and you just don't want to explode your account. I mean, not literally. I wouldn't have exploded my account if it had moved against me. But you want to limit the damage, right? So when I got that opportunity as it came back up, and you see the price action moving, right? And it's easy in hindsight to see we did get that rubber band action back up, and the pattern did work out. But when I saw the opportunity to take $130 of profit when I was just down 200 on it, that's a pretty compelling sales pitch by the price action, if I do say so myself. So what did I do? I grabbed it. Obviously, 6 or 7 minutes later, I would have been able to take, what is that? A $6 move on 200 shares, $1,200. Give me a break. I mean, that's back-to-back trades now that I've showed you now where I've just I'm essentially getting screwed by myself, right? My idea is right, my timing is wrong, and the correct timing I would say would be on this. If you want to catch a bottom wick, it'd be on this one, because if I hadn't sold, you get another red candle that forms here, then you get another red candle that's coming down here. Things aren't looking so good again. You'd have to have the iron hands to not sell this and wait for that green candle to form and then wait for this rip to come through. So it'd be better to enter first right here. But there are a lot of ifs, if this, if that, whatever. We're stuck with what did happen, and what did happen is I entered and exited on the same candle and got $130 of profit. So, it's well, actually, it is easy to complain about that. I would have said it's hard to complain about that, but no one ever went broke taking profit, so that's good, I guess. But being down on this one is, again, tough. So, all right, MRNA, Snow, Roku, I'm not even going to go over that. That will be in the live trading video. That was from the morning, very quick trade, didn't really work out. GLSI, went over that, AI, and then Tesla. Tesla was another one similar to MRNA. I wanted to catch that bounce. But again, on this one, and this one, fortunately, I took off the table quickly, because I think I caught this dip in here. I would go and look at my order list, but it's just not even worth it. I'm pretty sure I was long here, somewhere in here, on a dip here. And if you're looking at it in here, this looks like a pretty steep sell-off. Obviously, relative to these candles here, it's not so steep yet, and the sell-off is just getting started, really. But I'm pretty sure I went long somewhere in here, 100 shares, caught this rip back up, and I got, I think I was up on it $150. So I got like 90, 95 bucks, $100 of profit on this trade. So really another quick scalp trade to the upside, and another $100 on it. So again, similar to MRNA, trying to catch that bounce back up after these big sell-offs. And fortunately on this one I did take profit quickly. So it's a tale of two outcomes on kind of the same idea, the same trade. So it goes both ways. And so that's really it. All right, so up $334 day trading today, which is a vast improvement on the $72 I was up at 10:30 at the end of my live trading video, and a vast improvement as well from being down $200, $300 early in the afternoon on some trades that I took as well. So yeah, with that, that'll be it. Remember, hit 15 likes and I'll post the live trading video, and you can see a trade I took early on Tesla, a trade I took early on Roku, a trade I took early on Snow that didn't work for me, where I lost on that one, and I'll post that video if we get to 15 likes. So if you have any questions, be sure the Discord server link is always in the description, and I'm always in there. I'll answer any questions you have, and I'll be back at it tomorrow trading again, and I'll see you guys for the live recap tomorrow if you're there live. And yeah, guys, just smash that like button. Come on, I just went through all these trades, and I'm actually recording this video for the second time, believe it or not. The first time my mic wasn't working and the whole video was just quiet. So anyway, that's as well. Also, if you notice, I have a different look and feel here. I'm using the dark color scheme rather than the old TOS color scheme, which I usually use just for fun. I just changing it up. But I noticed today my trades were kind of working in my favor when I was on this dark setting. I noticed things were starting to pan out for me a little bit better than on the old TOS, on the old school TOS. So anyway, that's all just jokes. But other than that, that's it from me. And once again, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. All right. Have a good one.